You are the hit makers of like a bunch of number ones, owner of like a gajillion streams, Grammy winner, and now we can add Audacy launch artist to the resume too. It's so exciting. For those that are just getting to know you, which is like crazy to say because you've been doing this for a while, but those that are just coming over onto the money train, what is like one of the most important things that you think we should know about you?
I think that people should know about me that just a few years ago, I didn't think that anything that I'm doing right now would be as impactful as it is. I just jumped. I jumped off the cliff
Mm.
and the world caught me. And so to that, and I want to say, like, if you have a dream, if you have something that you really want to do, like, please, 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 just at least try it. Just try. And you might be surprised at what happens because, like, I'm blown away every day just by how effortless it has been to do the things that I'm doing with my music. It's like I haven't actually like tried to make things be a hit. All I did was take the first step towards, let me make an album, let me shoot a video, let's just see what happens. So please, like, if you have a dream, go for it.
Totally. I love that. Well, how has it been to see like these people basically come to you and not only enjoy the song, but maybe your other music? Have you had to do like, hey y'all, like this is this is some other stuff you should check out? Or have you been seeing the love for your other music now that you know this song's just going crazy viral?
You know, yeah, I have another song that like I didn't even really promote that also blew up on TikTok. It's called Time Machine. Like I didn't, go to radio with it or like try to do anything with it. Just people just kind of like picked it up. And I think like we live in such this information accessible time that I don't have to promote any of the things that I've done, like songs I've written for other people, that people just find it. They find it. And so that gives me like the space as an artist to just focus on the things that I really am excited about at the moment. And then if something else starts bubbling on the side, I'd be like, oh, maybe I should pay attention to that too.
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome too. It's like almost more fulfilling because it's picked by the people, you know, they're choosing to find you and support you. And it's got to be an incredible feeling. The project you're working on, what kind of revenge are you serving up in this new work?
Oh, okay. So this is the first time people are hearing that the name of the album is Revenge. So Brew, you just dropped that.
Well,
Um,
we'll be respectful of it. Obviously, I'll wait until you're ready. But yeah, tell me
no,
what
it's fine.
you're
It's
talking
fine. Yeah, no, it's totally fine. I am putting out an album this summer. It's called Revenge. It's finished. We've shot the album packaging and videos, and I'm really, really excited. And basically, the premise behind it is a bunch of relationship songs. I have a song like about my best friend, and songs about my relationship with cars and things like that. But I think, when you think about revenge, you think like, I'm gonna get you. And in my world, the best revenge is success and continuing to show up and continuing to win, and just living like my best life. So that's what this album is about.
That's such a good message too. You're just spitting the quotes here. I'm going to be using these for like my vision board for the next month. Uh,
Captions, these are IG captions for you.
oh, I love that. I need them. I need the help bad. And I love the topics that you're choosing to talk about and sing about are so like diverse. Like you said, you're talking about cars, you're talking about dating in your 30s. And I think that's such a topic that people are going to resonate. Why do you, and people will hear it in the song, but why is that so like difficult these days, do you think?
You know, I mean, I'm 35, and I think when I was in my early 20s, you like I gotta get married, I gotta have kids before 30, I gotta have a house, I gotta have all these things, and I think that's just what is like forced down our throats, and everybody feels like that. But then life's, and you're like, maybe I want to take my time. Maybe I want to travel. Maybe I want to do things. And you want someone to share it with. And there's always this subconscious fear. I've played that song for people in their 20s. I've played that song for people in their 40s and 50s. And everyone can relate to it. Like, oh, I feel like you just read my diary. Wow. I think that's one of the things that I really enjoy about songwriting is being able to put a feeling into something that is able to be understood and digested in a mainstream way, in a mass way where everybody can relate. Like, even if I'm 15, I can relate to saying, I don't want to be alone in my 30s. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like the midpoint in your life where you feel like you're supposed to have everything figured out. If you don't have a relationship and you're not sharing your life with somebody, kind of feel like you failed.
Mm. Yeah, and life's so long. People forget, like, there's so much time, and you're letting people know. Speaking of a long time in the coming, I mean, I feel like this has been, I don't know, maybe manifested, or I just want to hear your excitement, how it all came together to get Mariah Carey on this song for the remix is like wild. Tell me the story and how that kind of came together.
Iconic, legendary, the indelible, as she would say, Mariah Carey. First of all, she's a queen. She is so funny and smart and just like super talented. Producer, songwriter, obviously vocalist, director, you know, fashion. Like she gets a lot of credit, but she doesn't get as much as she should, just how amazing she is. And I think my time with her as a songwriter in my former life as a songwriter, she taught me so much, and she was very, very, you know, there's some people that I've worked with, like Mary J. Blige, Babyface. They really pour into you. They don't just take. It's not like, it's like a very even exchange, if that's even imaginable. Like, what could I possibly have to offer Mariah? But she was learning from me, and she was sharing with me. And so we were talking about who should feature, like, who can we get for a remix? You know, the song is kind of like dying out a little bit on social media. We want to kind of give it a little bit more life. Who can we get? And we toyed around with a few names, and, you know, they were just kind of taking too long. And I was like, you know what? You know who I would want if I really could get somebody? It would be Mariah. So I called JD. I was like, hey, do you think she would maybe do something on the song? And he was like, I'll ask her. And literally sent, like, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks later, sent the verse. And I was like,
oh my gosh,
this is right. What? And she's posting on social media, and she's, you know, it's just been the most fun experience. Like, sometimes you get a feature from an artist and they don't participate, and like they don't post it, they don't tell anybody about it. Like, she's all in. Love it.
I love that. And I mean, I'm glad it worked out that way. Like, shout out to those other artists. I mean, you snooze, you lose. You kind of missed out on some.
Yeah, you know, it worked out for me though.
Worked out for you incredibly. I mean, that's amazing. Congratulations. I mean, what an accomplishment too. I mean, it was such a fun, like, bucket list thing you could say, is that you have that song now.
I know,
and such
right?
an anthem, like,
Mariah Carey is. It's crazy.
No big deal. Made for me such an anthem. Is there any anthem that either you grew up with or you're like recently pumping right now personally that you love?
Oh God, guilty pleasure. I have to say, Sexy Red, You're My Everything. I love that song. I really do. It's just, every time I get in the car, that's the first thing I turn on. I say, ooh.
Banger. I think we all are pumping that one out too right now. I love it. What should we be doing in our cars? Like, when Made for Me's on, paint the picture for me. What should we be doing?
Hey, first of all, 10 and 2.
Yeah.
Hands on the wheel. Make sure you adjust your mirrors, put your seatbelt on, and pay attention. But yeah, man, turn the radio up, sing at the top of your lungs. Like, I feel like there's not enough songs these days where people are like just not too cool to, you know? And I love that. I love to see people sending me their videos just singing out of key, off tune, hitting the wrong notes. I love it. I repost them. I'm not even trying to be funny. It's like, I love to see people really getting into music. Like, when was the last time R&B, you know, or music period, made you feel like that, where you want to just sing at the top of your lungs? So when you're in the car and you're listening to Muni Long, sing at the top of your lungs with the windows down.
I love it. Well, I'll be one of those off key, bumping that song. Just get ready for it. Get ready for the tag.
I apologize to your neighbors in advance.
Exactly. Keep the windows up so we don't have to hear it, but you should enjoy it. Muni Long, congratulations on everything. It's so nice to meet you and get to hear more about your journey and learn about you. And I can't wait to see, what the rest of 2024 has in store for you.
Thank you, Bruce, so much. I got more music. Make sure you check out my album, Revenge, when it comes out. Exclusive. You got the album title, guys.
It's amazing. We appreciate you so much. Have a great rest of the week. And thanks again for the time.
Thank you.